Hello, my beautiful family. Beautiful family. Let me clean up in here. Like it's all weird, but you know, how's everyone doing today? I have a very cool. Like the wind is blowing out here. You know, I know I'm probably dressed kind of strange, but it's how we do things out here. It's how we do things. I like have like an experience right of how do I say this? Having to do something, and God was like, I knew you could do it. Like I knew you could do it the whole time. Like it was me nudging you to do it, and like I knew you can do it. Like that is the message of the reading. So happy. Like God is so happy with me, to be honest with you. Like and I want everyone to have that feeling that God is so happy with them. When you have that nudge and you do it, I'm telling you, God is like always there saying, I knew you would do it. I knew you could, and I knew you would, and you did it. So congratulations. So, what is the best, like here's the spread, guys. Here's the spread that I was, just kind of like flicking cards around earlier. Where did all my cards go? Like here's the thing, when I was doubting, right? When I was doubting of what I needed to do. When I was doubting of what I needed to do, I literally, spilt some water on these cards, and I was like so bummed. I was like, wow, what an idiot. It was like, one of those things of like, that was God saying like, hey, you're doubting again, kind of thing, So it's like use those opportunities, use those openings. But here's the spread, you guys. Let me put these, put these back in their respective places, you could say. I don't know where my brush is, you guys. Sorry about that. No idea where my brush is. But Brushogun from Teen Titans. Teen Titans, like the movie. Trouble in Tokyo. You guys should go really watch it. It's like a really good movie. Like make it like a sacred morning out of it, and like watch it till the end. Like make sure you watch it till the end, because whatever you do after that day, after that morning, is gonna be like good. So like I pulled, I was throwing these cards around. Let me shuffle. Shuffle. Please go watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh in sub, or don't watch it at all. Like these shuffles and like poop eating giggles, you guys. It is peak. It is like peak dueling. Like it's how you wake up. It's like how you wake up to really who you are. Singenian wakes up from Millennium, pops out again. Like, do you guys love these cards as much as I do? I love these cards. Like, and this is like how gung ho I am about these cards. They're so much fun. And so there's the spread, guys. Like, right? So going on a firebending lesson. So how do I say this? That can be breathing. That can be qigong. That can be anything. A hike. That can be like you doing a workout. That can be you sitting in like a pond, like in a freezing pond, like that one guy, Simple Man. Like that guy's doing things. Like that guy is healing the timeline, you could say. So like have pride in that, have sacred pride in that, because Christ is saying go and do it. Like go forth and do it. Go have fun. Like go be gung ho about having a firebending lesson with the Holy Spirit. It's like, oh, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Gomenasai. So it's like Christ is saying, go and be gung ho about everything. Like go and love everything, because that's what you're here to do. The wind is like howling right now, like the wind agrees. The wind agrees. And what does that do, you guys? What does that do? That just quite actually keeps your universe safe. Keeps your universe safe, because like you're doing things where like who you really are, and then you go out and do them, and like you just know the whole time, this is like the real me. This is like the real me doing it. And another thing, you guys, friendship is magic. Friendship is magic, you guys, and the story is about to begin. Like I had such a good conversation with one of my old buddies, where it's like I shouldn't even call it an old buddy. It's like we're just across the country, you could say, right? It's like distance, but it's like those bonds, the ability to have it be no distance, no time, no space, as if you guys just hung out yesterday, right? That is the true, like how do I say this? when I'm in the spirit the most is in those conversations. I can feel it. Like I am like an infinite reactor. My breathing is perfect. Like, I made myself go to sleep last night even when I didn't want to, just to make sure, like, I got good use of that breathing, you could say. Of like how, intense it is spiritually in growing form. Like you're like a monster when you're talking with like your best friends. Like you are your true self and your true monster that is like across time and space, So, you know, cherish those bonds. Like cherish the bonds of time. My hair, you guys. My hair. Not to ruin the video, but why is my hair so wild right now? The wind agrees. The wind agrees, you guys. So, you know, keep having fun. I always like I say that every reading, but let me say it with like a firm speech. Keep having fun. No matter what, work to have fun. Have fun to have fun. Right? Like that is what is really evolving the timeline. That is what Christ is literally saying. I just felt so cool doing that little like guys, like have fun, right? It's Christ is saying that's how you wake up. That's how you wake up is fun. Every day you can decide to wake up and be in heaven. Every day. You do something fun. One thing, one journey. Like you don't have to. It's like how do I say this? Just like, you can climb Jacob's ladder, right? Or you can do something that just, boom, doors open, come on in, let's go. Like, you did it, good job. Like, good job. So, I had one of those experiences today where it's like, I skipped the ladder. I, like, pulled the ladder down and just, like, used it as leverage kind of thing to get into heaven. Like, how funny is that, you guys? And that's like, God saying that to, like, all of heaven right there. Where it's like, he's really, saying, like, this one. Like this dummy. Because it's true. Because it's true. It's like you do one thing. You do one thing and your soul really appears. Like your soul really appears. And for my fellow duelists, for my fellow Yuseis out there, my 5Ds champions, like fire me up, you guys. Stardust Dragon. Stardust Dragon. Like that is our soul, you guys. Our dragons are our souls. Like, fire me up. Fire me up, you guys. Our dragons are our souls. Like, that is the most, magic thing about us. Our dragon is our soul. Our, like, boss monster within us, that's our soul. Like, that is what is calling to you. That is what is always waiting for, you to wake up and have fun with it. Like, have fun with it. It can then, like, once you wake up to it, it can, like, this is exactly what I'm getting. It can just be Yui for you. It could be this, like, hi, Papa, like, what are we doing today? Like, that's your soul. That's, like, also a dragon, but it's, like, can also just, like, pop right into this Yui form to have fun with you. Like, guys, that is the beauty of life. That is the beauty of this existence. Christ is, like, Christ was, like, peeking out from these cards looking at me. So funny. Like Christ is so like he thinks I'm very funny about being able to explain evolution and explain the timeline as if I'm like retaliating about the normal way to do it. Retaliation C. It's like that is the funny thing. It's like rebellion is part of the process. Rebellion is part of the process. It's like a beautiful thing. Like I have so much love for a lot of people doing channels because they're just so cool. Like they're so cool. They're like, putting the work in to just be like, hey, this is who we are. Not just like who I am or who you are. This is who we are. Let's channel each other. Let's like have like, a beautiful community. Like guys, do you know how happy I am when I get a new subscriber? Like you are like, like I am like, yes, like no way. Like we got another subscriber. We got someone that like is actually like evolving with us. Like that is my true plan. It's like everyone evolving together through these readings where it's like, no matter what you do, you can come to these videos and like remember who we are, like together. Like, I'm so proud of you, whatever job you do, I'm so proud of you. If you don't have a job, I'm so proud of you. Like, keep having fun because, like, God is, like, saying, like, like, you are needed every day kind of thing, It's like you are needed every day. So it's like God doesn't want you to, like, go into some crazy like slave work. It's like you've done that before. Like you've done that before and it's not you. Like it's not for you, right? So So yeah, like retaliate against that. Like retaliate against I love us on the percentage 141 on the percentage being a task force of like retaliate, like stick it to the man. Go watch School of Rock right now. Go watch it. Like I want to watch it again. That's like right on the nose. Like that's what God's telling me. I want to watch it again because the vibrations in that show will keep you like rocking every day. Every day, like you are rocking and you're rolling, and like then go. Here's the thing, you guys, for like my fellow sorcerers out there, my freaks. Seventh Prince, I was reincarnated as the seventh prince to take my time perfecting my magical ability, and roll a joint before, like make sure, let that music kick in, like have fun, right? Have fun, but it's like be healthy, like do something like write about what you're feeling, right? Like write a story about what you're feeling. Like that is like a good thing to do. Like make a video about what you're feeling. Throw. And I'm like retaliating against how it's like normally done. I love us on the percentage again. I'm like retaliating about how it's normally done because friendship is magic. I'm the most gung ho thing in I almost said I'm the most gung ho thing in victory. Like who says that? Like us. 1117. I love us on the percentage. What, dude? This is so much fun, guys. I love our collective, so I hope I'm making like you laugh and like you have that like grin on your face of like. This is how it's done kind of thing. It's like, guys, I want all of us. Like here's the thing, you guys, if you want to know a little bit more about me, like I went to the gym yesterday and strapped 2.5 plates to myself and did 5 dips with perfect form, like pausing at the bottom. And then the other day before I went up to the peak of like the second highest peak in Lake Tahoe with no trail. I didn't even know what I was doing. I could have stopped 3 times. It was like Christ saying, you have the opportunity to go home right now if you want, and I will make sure you don't want to. 3 times. Sound familiar? 3 times. It's like resurrecting, like yourself through journeys like that, and you don't even realize it. Draw. Yes, like that is us being a true monster. I love this kind of work so much. It's like my child self is like, do you know how cruel you are doing this? And I'm like, I remember, like you wanting to be this, like you wanting to be this person. So it's like friendship is magic. Your soul is calling out to you. Like let's reverse. Your soul is calling out to you. You have to like call out everything. Here's the thing. Like I think we're all so perceptive of like damn near everything because we're like so seeking. We're like so looking for answers every moment, every day. And that's a great thing. But sometimes you don't have to. Like you don't 100% need to. But like that is how you wake up. Like that's the thing. It's like maybe we're waking up from that statement alone, but it's like also like Lloyd would tell you, like my best friend Lloyd would tell you, what's the point of not finding new magic in a day, or testing some new magic in a day, or having like too much fun in a day? Like what's the point? Like do we have to like do all this stuff that says okay, like I have done this, now I can have fun? It's like yes and no. Yes and no. What do you want? Do you want a family? You better be a good father and mother, right? You better be someone that can like inspire your children. If you really want to have like a family in this day and age, right? If you don't, become like a legend. Like become like a legend that has no responsibility other than to have fun and be this like crazy, like God can be like, look at all these times. Like, do you remember these times? Do you realize how cool you were during these times? And it's not, that might like hurt for a second, and then you're like, okay, whoa, I can do it right now again if I want to. It's like that is what God is saying. A little download for Schwizzle, my off the hizzle, like nizzles. I don't know, like squizzles maybe. Guys, like my soul is just calling out to everyone saying, who's ready to evolve through fun alone? Through fun alone. And how much fun do you want to have? You might have to work for it. Big pop. You might have to work for it. How much fun do you want to have? You might have to work really hard for it. Some people say it would go like, but some people are like, I hear that call, and I am ready to work hard every day until I can have that fun. Boom. Right on the point of that being our soul calling out right there. Working hard every day so that we can have more fun. That's how you evolve. Yui's like, yes, Papa. I'm like, okay, thanks, Yui. I love you. Do you know how much I love Kirito and Asuna too? It's like they are so, like Christ is looking at me saying that. It's like, he sees it in my heart how much I love every family. Even if they're characters, right? It's like those characters feel more real than most people, and I mean that with no disrespect at all. But there are some people that take inspiration from those characters and quite actually become insanely developed spiritually people. Gods. Gods. Dra. Yes. And like get the fear out of that. Like out of being called a god. Right? Do you have fear of that? Then you're not. Not yet. Get rid of the fear. Yes, your soul is calling out. Get rid of the fear. Behind everything, get rid of the fear. You'll survive. You always have. You always will, because you are eternal. Ah, the snow is like, just like, it's like out there, and I'm in this little, like, nest. And it's like, we all know that feeling, right? Of like, it's crazy out there. But I'm having so much fun in here, and I have the door open. I'm like part of the storm. I'm like part of the storm. The storm agrees. The storm agrees. It's like, guys, like, how do I say this? What I did today, God said, okay, if you do this, then I can be proud of the storm today. And what I did, I won't like disclose. There's no need. Like, you can imagine. Like, just like I would rather you imagine than know exactly what I did, right? But He said, I'll be proud of the storm if you do that. It's like, that's what all this was for. That's what He told me earlier. Download. The storm was for you to go be uncomfortable doing something that you know you need to do. That you know you need to do. Like, can we all get a little amen on that? It's like, how do I say this? Don't ever let the fight be taken out of you. Ever. Not, here's the thing. Like, go watch Kill la Kill, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. Never let that fight. You are the transfer student of heaven. You are the transfer student that got transferred into heaven. Pretty cool, huh? Like, you are not supposed to be here. Go watch Mashal. Muscles and Magic. Go watch Wistoria, Wand and Sword. So many revelations of a transfer student becoming the top student in heaven. Download. Guys, like I could, Christ is saying, like, that guys was like Christ saying, like, look at this one, because He's understanding. But that's the thing, like, do you want to be the top student? I'm not gonna let you, but I'm really happy that you're trying to. It's like that kind of competition, that kind of race that Christ has us in. And like, what can you do in a day? Christ asks you. Because whenever you go to bed, like, that is like your grave. And like, don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of that. Like, I was laying on the beach one time and I almost heard, we almost made that sand your grave because you fell asleep. And like, that's when you die and you have to be like resurrected by Christ. So like, when you think about when you go to bed, you are like accepting of like, oh, I die every day and I am resurrected every day. Every day. And what do you do in that day? Waking up as a God. Ask yourself, be yourself most of all, understand yourself, know who you really are. Don't let your ego tell you you need to be anything, ever. Don't let anyone else's ego tell you need to feel anything. Like, don't let anyone's ego make you feel a certain way, because that's their goal as egos, to make you feel a certain way. But if you don't, then you're really ascended. No matter who hurls anything at you, if you're able to still be yourself, no matter what, you win. You win. You win. Like, let's have this be the message. You win. Congratulations. You win. Really happy for everybody because we all win. We all won. So cool. So much fun. Like 2010 vibes. I just like looked at the timer. Like 2010 vibes. Like Ben 10. Go watch Ben 10. I heard one time if there's anything like our mom that was like asleep for a while, you could say spiritually download, needs to know about us, it's in Ben 10. Isn't that weird? But cool. And I've seen some people calling shows like that like demonic, and it's like, okay, like what did you learn from that demonic show? Did you learn anything? No? Okay, like sorry about that. That's what God would say. That's what God would say. Like that is like Christ, coming through there saying that's what God would say. It's like, what you see as evil is evil to you. To other people, may not be the same way. What you see as good is good. To other people, may not be the same way. But like that's how we all understand each other. It's how we all ascend together in harmony, in grace, in hope, in faith, in love, most of all. Like my awesome freaks, like 101 on the, 111 on the timer right when I said that. In love, most of all. Love for each other, because that is like, the highest vibration we could have, you could say, is love for each other. Because that is what will keep you being you and like wanting to be someone that people can believe in. Whenever they meet you, whenever they like, want to understand you. It's like consider that your like, okay, who do I really want to be? Who do I want to be to other people perceiving me, right? That's when you really understand who you actually want to be. Like, how do I want people to see me? And when you become that, you're like, you don't realize how fast you evolve. You don't realize. Like, you actually don't realize how fast you evolve. It's a little ridiculous. It's a little insane, but that's the whole point. Guys, I don't want to end this video. Like, I don't want to end this video, but it's like, I could talk like this forever. Like, guys, these are the vibrations that God needs to evolve everybody. To evolve everyone's guilt, everyone's shame of not feeling like they're enough. It's like you being an example of someone that can say, yes, I have done stupid things, and I could have had the consequences paid in full by God if I didn't make it right or become who I was like, always supposed to be because of said things, and me realizing that was not right. I should never have done that, nor will I ever do it again. Nor will I ever do it again. But that's the thing. I hear God saying, do it again. Isn't that freaky? Isn't that weird? It's like you decide what you do, how you feel about it, and what you do about it. Or you don't. Or you're just, I'll let that thing go. Like, whatever that was, I'll forget about it. Or you forget. Or you forget. Wow. 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 Like, I am so happy to have this video for myself, you guys. So it's like, like I'm really happy that I can be a servant bringing this vibration to you personally. Like, thanks for clicking on the video. Please, leave a like. That really helps the channel. It really helps people that, like just like you finding this channel, right? Some people need to find this channel, and the algorithm does not care if like I was God himself. The algorithm does not care. Does not care. You'd be like, oh, you're God, cool. Anyways, I need like, this, that, so I can like make these people like look for this stuff. It's like, that's the algorithm. So if you can help the algorithm say, okay, this person is bringing like, good vibrations. Like I want to create like a movement, like a kingdom even. A kingdom of heaven here, right? And like through vibration alone, where everyone can be the king, everyone can be the queen of heaven. Like, sorry, mom. It's like, that's who we really are. So keep like we love you on the timer. 33, like right as I saw that too. It's like, guys, we are all meant to have Christ live within us literally, and it not be like an issue. And it not be an issue. Like that is the kind of, out of despair Christ needs you to be for him to live within you, because like he feels it way more than you do. So that's why you feel it so much. Like they're making me touch my third eye. It's like Christ feels it a million times worse than you do. Because that's what God does. That's what God tanks that. God tanks that. It's like, I hope you can get us out of this. Like that is how God is. That is how God is, you guys. That is, if you guys really want to see a representation of how God is, that was it right there. Like, go replay. I won't try and mimic it. That was God right there, really coming through. 25-25 of the time, you guys. It's I'm so happy. Like, be your dragon, be your soul, be your tamashi. Like, your tamashi, your soul kind of thing. Have fun. Be like that brave dragon is within you that would fight any battle, no matter what. Because that's what souls do. It's like they fight on. They are eternal. No matter what comes their way, they're going to not only live through it, but learn from it and love it the whole time. That is what a soul does. That is what a soul. And I'm like grabbing my toes. Like, why? It's like, I don't know. It's like, your soul just like, when you connect, like I'm like connecting with my entire body. Little download. My entire body is finally connected, right? It's like if I get out of this vibration, it's like we're gonna be in in a feud again. It's like your body, your entire vibration is like when you're in this vibration, you're healing your entire body without realizing it. It's like you're Eli, like the Book of Eli. Someone go watch the Book of Eli. It's like that. Like you could survive in that kind of place in this vibration. Desolate wastelands. But I'm in Lake Tahoe. This is by no means a desolate lake. It's a lakeland. It's a land of lake. Right? It's like it's like I'm going to hang out with the lake monster this summer. Like, don't believe me? Like, good. So that way God can enforce it even more. Like, good. Like I'm so happy because I know Here's the thing. I've had fear of deep water. Like deep water my whole life, how do I say this? Like giant boats, like being underwater when there's giant boats in the water, it's like kind of like a freaky thing. And I think it's maybe I'm the dragon, and it's getting over my fear has made me able to connect with a literal sea monster on a spiritual level, where it's she can call me a land monster, and I'm like, yeah, that is true. Like you are a land monster. It's like we're all monsters, you guys. So again, I did something. You could say okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just give a testimony. Like screw it. Yeah, screw it. I'll give a testimony. So I went up this crazy mountain, right? Giant teepee at the top, like really cool teepee. And how do I say this? If I were to lie and just try to make myself feel better, I would say okay, I was in a pinch, I just wanted to take it down. No, I grabbed the board and I was like, okay, I almost want this because it's I got up here, I kind of want something. It's like what God is like, what the hell? Like why'd you even come up here if you wanted something just to say okay, I did this kind of thing? It's and I took the board down, but here's the thing. Here's the weird thing about God. You could say the weird thing about God is on the way down with this giant 10-foot pole. You can imagine me going down a mountain of snow just using it as a rudder, and then there's no bindings on this snowboard, right? And then I got down. And I was talking to my buddy who's in search and rescue, and I was telling him about it. I'm like, yeah, I got all this stuff. He's like, are you sure it's okay to do that? And I kind of brushed past it, and then he asked me again, and I'm like brush past it again. Like God is saying, you brushed past it twice. And then I realized that was the Holy Spirit speaking through him to tell me, do you realize what you just did? Do you realize what this could do if it was actually an issue? And then here's the thing, I returned it today, and I met one of the workers, and he's like, oh yeah, what kind of, it's a rental board? Yeah, just a K2. He's like, oh dude, I'll just go chuck that over into the trash basically. It's I felt horrible about what if I what if I really hurt someone's feelings of that is the consciousness, that you should have, because it makes you realize if I didn't go return the stuff that I took basically, I would it would haunt me forever. I can feel it. It would have haunted me forever, and that is you breaking phantoms of your past. That you're destroying the bad timeline, right? You're destroying the worry timeline. So destroy the worry timeline And like guys, like I need to get this video to as many people as possible. That's what God is saying through me right now. Because like people need to have these stories in their head about, about their conscience, right? Because some people just don't have a conscience anymore. Some people just don't care. They just take and they're like, whatever. And then here's the thing, it's like their soul is like, you should really make that right. And it's like, that is like, you kind of ignore that. You're like, no, because like, what if they hate me? Like, what if they're like really mad at me? And like, that's what like you should be thinking. And then when you go and return they're like, no, like it was actually totally fine. Like I'm like they're probably like proud of me just for taking it back and just saying, how do I say this? I wrote a handwritten note of like saying like, I feel horrible, but like thank you for helping me not die. Basically, it's like I was up there in the mountains. It's like it was crazy. It's like if I was really in a pinch, it would like be like a full easy story, but I wasn't. Like I just wanted to have fun. Like I wanted a board to like be like okay, like I can have this where it's like I can remember that exact moment of being on that mountain. But here's the thing, it's like I don't need it. I don't need it because I've been up there. I can look at the mountain and say, okay, my memory, my energy, my heart is like still up there. It's like there's a part of me that can just hang out there whenever it wants to. 31 3113 on the timer. Like guys, like you can when you do things, your heart can hang out in wherever you have been just to feel okay again. If you need to, like remember, like I did that. Like if you're gonna be like, if you're gonna be like I did that about anything, it's the places where your heart can literally live. Here's the thing, like Halo, just like who else's heart lives in Halo still? Where it's like you can hang out in Halo, like in the missions, and your spirit is there. Your spirit is in Halo. It's like full on, you guys. I promise you this. It's like 141 on the percentage, 143 on the percentage. Like this is the CPU percentage of my computer. It's like guys, some people would never believe you saying this, so they like need to they need to feel it, and that it's not like a fabrication or just like in their head, right? It's like people need alignments, people need synchronicity for them to be like, okay, now I know that God is with us all the time, not just not real. Like, how to say this? Like some people like not only don't think that God isn't real, but not like able to be with them all the time, and that is God is like with everyone all the time, all the time, all the time. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. And why would God want to hang out with people that are just like horrible people? And people, no wonder they haven't found God. But it's like God is like, hey, like if you don't hate yourself, I'll hang out with you. Like that kind of thing. Wow, touching my third eye. Like if you don't hate yourself, I'll hang out with you. God says. God says. So, ordinateur, dra. I am not afraid of being this like shadow version of myself too to bring you that information. Double. Oh, hold on, hold on. Triple. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Quadrupling down on that. God says I am not afraid to be this like monster that will like enforce this if I have to. Like I will. You will not denounce my faith. No matter. I don't care who you are, how intelligent you may think you are, what you've done. You would never denounce my faith in a million years. Not in a million years. And you could work from this day on until the end of your life, one other percentage, to try and do that, and it would never work. God would heal it all in an instant of one synchronicity, one alignment, one little nod, one twinkle of a star, one shooting star, one beautiful sunset moment, one like super rare card pull, anything, a license plate, anything. God would rip it right from your hands. That's what I tell to anyone that would try to say God is not only real, like you saying that God isn't real, sorry, forgive me, as if I need it, but that God is with us, that God is not with us all the time. Like I will rip that from your hands one day. Whoever wants to challenge it, and we can sit and talk, we can hang out, whatever. I will not be able to, like, you will not be able to leave my presence without understanding why God is real, why God is with you. And you might hate these words, but I'm right here. I'm not running. You might feel like running, but I'm not running. I'm just like, white witch in the forest with God. I'm not afraid. My soul is not afraid. My soul is not afraid of any of this, so if you like need someone to feel God, send them this video. Send them this video. If like you really need to like get through to them, they might be like, I didn't really like this video at all. Or, like, why'd you send it to me? But like the seeds that would be sown in their subconscious, in their soul, to be like, okay, like I have this. Like if this is in our subconscious, you can't get rid of it, because like God is always wanting to actually tell you that He's there. To anyone you need to, I'll take the blame. Sorry I asked. You watching this? Like, how you doing, random person? I love you. Like God loves you so much. Everything you do, you are cherished. You are cherished, no matter what. You can try and take that away from me, and I love that. You cannot take that away from yourself, ever. And this has been your reading. Now everyone, go be freaky. Order no turn. Draw. And I draw 2 cards because of my effect. Yeah. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit is like saying like that's our light sworn dragon lane. I'm like, yes, like, I can do this. 1 for 1 on the percentage all damn day. 619 on the percent or 619 on the timer. My soul loves doing this. So, anyways, go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I love you all. Ja ne.